Hello viewers, my previous lectures on Vishnu, the first was on the image of Vishnu, then the major incarnations of Vishnu, and then the minor incarnations Vishnu in ancient Indian texts. Today I will talk on Vishnu Murtis for worship. The main objective of this lecture is to understand the iconographic elements of some of the important images of Vishnu for worship. Far-reaching changes were being introduced in the religious outlook of the Christian era. Sacrificial ritualism, though not discontinued, was getting reoriented. The religious practices and ideologies of the previous settlers of India were also being slowly and partially absorbed by the Aryans after their immigrations into the country. There appeared a number of religious systems, some of which centered around historical persons like Vasudeva Krishna, Buddha and Mahavira. The main element in these systems was bhakti in front of the image. Vishnu is usually depicted in 4 Vayuha modes, collectively called paras of Vishnu. These modes are Vasudeva, Sankrasana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Vasudeva is 4-armed, bearing the chakra, Shankha, gada and padma. His color is white and he is dressed in yellow. Sankrasana is 4-armed and holds the usual emblems of Vishnu. He is also shown holding the langana and musala or arrows and khadga in place of the lotus and mace. His color is light pink and he is dressed in blue. Pradyumna is reddish in color. He wears red garments. In addition to the Shankha and the chakra, he holds the sharanga, arrows or the khadga and sula, or the gada and padma, else extends the Varaha and abhay hand gestures. Aniruddha is shown black in color and dressed in yellow. In his 4 hands, he holds either Shankha, chakra, gada, padma and arrows, also with showing Varada and abhay hand gestures. These 4 murtis are depicted on the directional facets of Vimana tower as such. Vasudeva east, Sankrasana south, Pradyumna west, Aniruddha north. The most common forms of Vishnu murtis for worship are Madhava holds the usual 4 weapons, conch, club, discus and lotus. The lotus is red in color. He is associated with the devotee's right eye. Govinda is associated in piety with the devotee's left eye. He carries the usual 4 symbols, is garlanded and bears all decorations of Vishnu. He is dressed in yellow clothes. His color is orange, black or ash. In the Adi Parva and Shanti Parva of Mahabharata, the name Govinda is given to Vishnu. Vishnu, associated with the devotee's right nostril, is dark or red in color and bears the usual 4 symbols. Keshava is invoked the devotee's right jaw. In place of a lotus, his hand sometimes possesses the Abhay mudra. Upendra has 4 hands. He holds the conch, discus, mace, knife or lotus. He is always in the company of Shri. Hari. Hari is possessed with 4 hands, carrying the conch, discus, a cup of ambrosia and the Abhay mudra. The deity is always shown with Shri, Bhu and Neela. Purushottama has 4 hands in which he carries the usual 4 weapons. Jagannath, his color is red. He carries a book in his left hand and with the right instructs people. He divided the Vedas into 4 parts. He has a half male form, that is Balarama, and half female form of Subhadra and brother Balarama. Yajnavaraha holds a conch, discus, lotus and mace. Now Achyuta has 4 arms. He holds a conch, discus, mace and lotus. He is shown with Shri and Bhumi. Hayagriva. Hayagriva is horse-faced form. He is the store of knowledge. He recovered the Vedas from the demons. His color is white, rarely red, and his mood is benign. He is shown with more than 2 arms. In addition to carrying the standard, conch and discus, he may be carrying 1 or more of the following, like book, rosary, mace, lotus, and showing some hand gestures. Now Yajnamurty. Yajnamurty is associated with the sacrificial rite, has 3 heads, 3 feet, 4 horns and 7 hands. He holds ladle and spatula to symbolize his relation with the sacrificial offerings. He is shown standing in flames. Hamsa. Hamsa, Vishnu worshipped in the form of a swan. His color is white and he holds many weapons. Vishvarupa is a multi-form of Vishnu with a body and a single neck but 4 faces. Vasudeva, Samkrasana, Pradhumna, Aniruddha. Vishnu has 3 eyes, 3 legs, 1500 or 108, 8 or 7 hands, and his color is that of crystal. He fills the space between the earth and the heavens. Sometimes he has multi hands and 33 faces. Lakshmi Narayan is a rare form. It has 4 to 8 arms. On the right side is blue colored Vishnu, and on the left is golden colored Lakshmi. It is shown sitting, standing, or mounted on Garuda. Lakshmi's right hand is thrown round the neck of Vishnu as Narayana. His left hand embraces the goddess around her waist. In her left hand, Lakshmi holds a lotus. Yajnavaraha is a boar form, not the same as the Varaha incarnation. His color is black and he stands with hands folded in an Anjali mudra. Sriyahpati. Vishnu as Sri Consort has many forms. 1. With 2 hands standing with Prakriti. 2nd, as a beautiful girl. 3rd, as blue colored bearer of mace and chakra. 4th, 12-armed, green colored conqueror of the Parijata tree. Next, as 12-armed Loknath form with Shri seated on his lap. 6th is as a yogi, a resplendent ruler of all beings. 7th is as a child lying on a banyan leaf. Madhusudan is described in the company of Shri and Bhu. He has the usual 4 objects. Sridhara, in a Murti form, affords protection to the right shoulder. His color is of molten gold and he wears yellow garments. He is 4-armed and carries the normal 4 distinctive weapons. Harishkesha is associated in Vaishnavapati with protective powers over the left shoulder. His color is blue and he carries 4 normal weapons of Vishnu. Padmanabha, his color is black and he is invoked as a protective power in the devotee's navel. He carries 4 instruments of Vishnu and sometimes possesses 2 hands. Next is Damodara. Damodara is always blue in color and wears yellow colored garments. He is invoked to give protection to the cranium. He too bears 4 symbols of identification. Vaikuntha, he is Vishnu depicted with 4 faces, 8 heads and seated on Garuda. He carries in his right hands the gada, the khadga, the bana, the chakra, and in his left hands the shankha, the ketaka, the dhanush, and the padma. Of the 4 faces, the front one facing east is of a man. The one towards south is of Narasimha. One to the west is of a woman. And the face towards north is of Varaha. Ananta has numerous forms and is conceived as endowed with all the divine powers. The image of Ananta has 12 hands and 4 faces and is seated on a Garuda. One of the right hands is in the Varada pose, and the remaining 5 carry the gada, the khadga, the chakra, the vajra, and the ankusha. In his left hands are the shankha, ketaka, the dhanush, the padma, the danda, and the pasha. Now, Triloka Mohana. The faces are in the order of a man: Narsimha, Varada, and Kapila. The image rides the Garuda. He has 16 hands. Though Vasudeva Krishna was the principal and primary constituent of the central composite cult god of the Bhakti school, other divine entities also were slowly incorporated into it and played a significant part in its further growth and development. One of the prominent among them was the Vedic solar deity Aditya Vishnu, after whose name it came to be known as Vaishnava, its earlier designations being Bhagavata, Pancharatra, Ekantika, Satvata, etc. One of the earliest occasions when it is mentioned in literature is a very verse in the 18th Parva of the Mahabharata, where it is said that the merit which occurs to one after hearing the 18 Puranas is also attained by a Vaishnava. There is no doubt about it. Thank you very much.